You know,
Yeah, Cyrus got
I'm not sure
neutered
if you
last
guys have
week.
heard this, but recently, speculations have been floating around, by everybody that I'm actually Dream. What do you guys think about those rumors that have definitely been going on?
Listen, guys.
I think it's true.
Look.
Yo, okay, actually, we have to talk about this, bro. I looked like an absolute moron last podcast.
Uh-oh.
John Swan lied.
Yeah.
I
I'm
forgot
an idiot.
about that.
I'm a moron.
John Swan capped. I tried my best to stay out of that
I
situation.
think the
until I
reason
was
why
for
most
sure.
people believed him so hard was because it just seems like such a weird thing to like lie about so hard.
Was a
and
very
he-
you know?
weird thing to lie
he
about.
he had written like 8 pages
No, it
for
was
bullshit.
13.
I was
it
like,
was 13
it was
with
13.
a 40,
It's just
with a
so-
40-minute long audio version.
and I listened to the whole audio.
You
Yeah,
really
I'm,
just listened to
I'm-
some cap. Just an
I'm
hour-long
just gonna be
cap.
honest here, bro. I was wrong. I was an idiot, and I'm owning it. I was
did you
say? I
don't
stupid.
even
I was
remember.
wrong, bro.
Craziest part is how he made up an autistic 12-year-old that did not exist.
Right, like that
Wait,
shit
so-
was weird.
The kid doesn't even exist.
The
I
kid
thought he
does
just
not
like
exist.
No,
explained it.
he doesn't exist. Completely fucking fake. Like
Yeah.
Oh
it was
my
just a
God.
weird cover up, and he did it so out of no. It was because of the evidence that Dream had confirming
Here's what I don't
that it was
understand.
him.
Why did he just randomly tell everybody, "Yo, I lied"? Like, why didn't he just
Dude,
like? I don't think.
here's
I
my
mean, I'm
question.
glad he did, but like, why did he do that? Like,
I just think because there was a lot of the smaller commentary community that was fighting over it, and it was like breaking up friendships and shit.
Yeah.
Like
well,
he
didn't
low-key-
one guy get like death threats and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
because of his lie.
Yeah.
It
And
was
I think at
bad.
that point, yeah. I just think it's funny how like out of nowhere he just randomly posted. Everyone was like, "Yeah, John Swan is telling the truth," because like any person who writes a 13-page document and goes so hard on this like being the truth and blah 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 blah.
You better
And
be telling the truth.
It just seems
at
like
that
such a
point.
weird, like, small thing to lie about. Like, nobody would lie about that, you'd think, right? It's just so stupid. Like,
That's
who cares
what I'm
that
saying.
much?
Like you look
So
like a
you just
bigger
kind of
idiot.
Yeah, you're just kind of inclined to believe him because no one would have a reason to lie about that. But no, he did.
Yeah, it
And
makes sense.
so
Right.
now
Right.
He was
everybody.
lying to like all of his best friends about it too, and like getting them all to defend him when he knew that it was all.
Yeah, it
was
wasn't
all
even
not
just
true.
like I mean, okay, this is bad, but like if he had just lied to like, "Oh, I'm afraid of Dream's fan base" or whatever, like that makes sense. But like the fact that he was lying and got his friends to go out and defend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
He fucked over
Like if
his
I was
friends,
bullshitting,
fucked
I
over
would
the
not tell
community.
y'all to. I would not tell y'all to have my back.
Right.
If I was just
Yeah,
bullshitting,
no,
I'd be
I'm
like,
not
"Do
trying to
not
bring
do
anybody else
anything."
down with
Yeah.
me if I get caught up in bullshit.
Yeah, he really made
So-
the
And then he
entire
just-
community look stupid because now
Right.
you have to apologize on the Scuff podcast, but you didn't even
just-
do anything. He just lied.
He just immediately flaked, too. Like, after that.
yeah,
and
then he
then
just
dipped.
He just
Dipped.
deleted
Fell
his
off
shit
the
like nothing
face.
happened, and he's just gonna
Yeah.
come back like nothing
Had the
happened.
whole community at the front lines for him, and then we look like a bunch of idiots because he fucking capped for
Yeah.
that
Then he
long.
just
Like,
left.
that shit was
He
so.
doesn't even have to like deal with the repercussions. Like he's just gone.
No, he just left.
It wasn't even like half lie, you know? Like some
Right.
people like it's kind of true,
Stretch
but
the
they
truth.
just stretch
You
the
stretch
truth.
the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that man was just he just
Full
straight
cap.
up lied
Full
about
cap.
everything. Just everything was just
None
a
of
lie.
it was true at all.
And it was all over a Reddit comment, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering why he even said anything. If I saw that and I knew it was me, I would have been like, maybe I should just like try to clear things up. No.
Bro, it's the Streisand effect.
It's
When you try to
bad.
cover something up, more people care than if you would have just like. I genuinely do not think anyone. It probably would have just ended with that Reddit comment. Nobody.
That's
gave
what
a
I'm
shit. I
saying,
didn't know it
yeah.
existed until he talked about it.
Literally.
It's the same thing with like the Dream Minecraft speedrun cheating thing, you know? Like the fact that Dream is like denying, I mean no one still knows if he actually did it or not, so I'm not saying that he did or he didn't, but the fact that right now like he's denying it is like bringing a lot more people to a lot more people are getting interested in it. Whereas if he would just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I did, then I don't think anyone would really care that much. Everyone would have forgot about it by now. But
I just don't know why he said anything. It really was such a small Reddit post.
He kind of had a Dream moment. You know how like
bro.
Dream feels the need to reply into every single YouTube video about him
He
and everything.
did have a
else?
bit of a
Yeah, he
dream
did have a
moment.
dream moment.
That
He was
that was
molding.
basically what he just did there. He just was like, "Oh, this Reddit comment with 2 upvotes. Let me reply to that and make a 13-page document."
Dude, Dream
in
still does
response.
that kind of stuff, by the way.
I will say, to be fair, I do not think Dream needed to live stream to 300,000 people.
that was still
And I still-
really
and I still
stupid, 'cause
think
he was
the-
still wrong
all
about
his-
Nicholas.
The language analysis, that was still stupid.
That was
Where he was
stupid.
like,
Yeah,
"Yup."
But I mean, we do have to own when we're wrong.
I mean,
No.
like,
And,
come on.
I was wrong.
Dream really
I was
deserves an
wrong.
apology, honestly, from that man John Swan, just for getting the.
He
I
probably
hope he
got
did.
one. I'm pretty sure he got one.
No, he didn't.
Dude,
I
I-
don't think so. I'm almost certain that like Dream said that up until literally like the last few days before John Swan made his apology publicly or whatever the fuck, he said that he had been trying to contact him or whatever. They had been in calls or in talks, some shit like that, and that John Swan just kept doubling down on his lie, apparently, even though he kept
Sheesh.
giving he was given chances apparently to come out like over and over and over.
I
So,
just
I
think
don't
that
know.
when you're so deep into it like that, it's like, what
He
do you
was
even?
he was neck
like,
deep at that point.
He had gone down so far into that lie that for him to be like, "Okay, fine, I'm lying," would have been like, "Oh, okay," you know, like he was done
I
either
bet
way.
that live stream was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
just,
Christ,
Yeah, he
bro.
had to have been pooping his
Right, like, oh my fucking god. A live stream, 300,000
Apparently,
people
according from
for a
people that
cap.
watch- don't ask how I know so much, but apparently, you know, this was said publicly, by the way. This is all public info. According to people that were inside of the call with John Swan when the live stream went down, he was just casually just like, "That's not true. What? What? That's not true."
Bro was in the ass.
Literally just like that. Huh?
No,
That's
it can't
not
be.
even what happened. That doesn't make any sense.
That is
Nay, I say, nay.
that is incorrect.
I could have never.
Wait, he's
Yo,
not even
all I gotta
British. He's
say,
Australian.
All
Why
I
is-
gotta say too, last thing. Well, this is kind of funny. John Swan once said that me and Cyrus's content corrupts the mind of children,
Oh,
but I'll say this,
That's
buddy.
so- that's so
At least I'm not
violent.
fucking you right
Right?
now.
Somebody was capping. And it wasn't Dream.
Karma
That
always
is
comes
so-
around to bite you in the ass, man.
Bro, that's
Always.
so, like, that's so dramatic. Corrupts the mind of children.
Right,
Are you
dude,
serious?
no, that's who he
Abusing
was,
kids,
bro.
Abusing the
Like, bro,
algorithm, it
you
was
make
fun.
gameplay commentaries. No one's
Literally.
getting
Hey.
corrupted.
Listen, I genuinely, he's not a bad guy. I think he lied. He messed up. He got himself way in over his
Yeah,
head.
it
He's
was
an
a terrible
idiot.
idea.
I just think it's ironic that he accused me of being, a bad influence and then lied to everybody. It's like, because listen, bro, I don't claim to be a good influence out here, all right? That's why I'm not out here like,
Exactly.
John Swan's a bad... No, we're all YouTubers. We're all scumbags,
Yeah,
whatever.
we're
Who gives a shit?
pretty terrible. It's
but,
okay.
But like, listen. If you're gonna be on the moral high horse,
Least you
you
could do.
can't be an idiot.
Right.
The least you could do is not be an
Least you
idiot.
could
If
do
you're,
is
if you're gonna
make up
fake
a-
it, make sure you
make up
fake
a
it well.
14-year-old manager with autism. Who, like, how do you even think of that? man?
The adding of the autism
Yeah,
part was
bro,
kind of
it-
weird.
Yeah.
It was
makes
kind of
my
stupid.
sense.
It was
Unnecessary.
ridiculous.
Because he would like go to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and be like, "This is what autistic people do, right? This is this
Oh
is
my
all in
fucking
character for an
God.
autistic person, just lying his
is-
ass
Oh my
off."
god, he was getting
Yeah.
Blacks to like
yes, bro. He
certify
was
it?
like, yeah.
And
oh,
Blacks thought he was like helping prove his friend's innocence, bro.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he-
it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper.
it was such a slippery slope. It's
yeah,
all
it just
bad.
like it's like the more you look into it, it becomes less and less of some big lie that he did, and more of just like, man, yeah,
Just-
Yeah, and also like, I feel like that's such a basic lie. Oh, my little cousin did it. Like that's like the
Yeah.
same thing as
It
saying
is.
my dog ate my
Oh,
homework.
I got hacked.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like the most like
My
okay.
little brother got
It's
on the
sure.
Xbox, man. He's playing, not me.
It's my dog, dude. My dog ate my homework,
And bro, that's the thing too. We even talked about it. We were like, the way it's explained, it just sounds too good to be true. At the same time, I couldn't really tell who was lying or not, but it was such a cliche
I mean, and
excuse.
everyone-
We didn't even think about it.
Everyone was saying like, oh, for us to really know, either someone's gonna have to admit it, or the cousin is gonna have to come out and make like a statement,
Right.
Yeah.
And there was no cousin that came out and
Right.
made a
Guy probably
statement.
doesn't
No
even have a
cousin.
fucking cousin, man.
Yeah, I know. It's the kid's probably
Bro,
fictional.
or like, dude, I even think it would be less weird. Like, okay, whatever. This is gonna sound stupid, but like, fine. You make up your cousin being hacked. Fine. It's weird, but whatever. Like, why did you make up that he's autistic?
Yeah.
Right.
Why did
like,
you?
where did that come from?
Like, why? Why did you have to make it like?
You just
why
added
did
it
you
in
what does
there.
him being
down,
autistic
bro?
have to do
Like,
with it, bro? It makes no
it's
sense.
just such a weird. I
I
don't know.
think
bro.
that like
Who
the way
knows?
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 worded it, if I'm wrong, you know, you guys can check his tweet or whatever if you're watching. But what 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 said in his tweet, from my memory, is that John Swan was trying to be like, well, you know, autistic people, they're like, you know, they're not super socially like savvy, but you know, they know a lot about technology, so that's how he was able to hack me and everything. Like, dude, he was trying to have
Oh
like
my
as
God.
many things to fall
Jeez.
back on as he could, man. Just to
I
prove
was gonna
his
say, bro,
quote-unquote
he was
innocence.
Yeah.
he was trying to barricade himself, and he just kind of fucked it over.
Yeah, silly.
Made
silly,
himself
silly.
look worse for fucking
Well, I
surrendering.
think everybody learned a lesson from it, you know? Like, if you're gonna... I feel like if you're gonna make, like, a giant lie like that, then... Well, first of all, don't.
No.
Second of
the,
all...
the real key.
I learned to
yeah,
not
don't
trust
do
gonna
it. And
say.
don't
YouTubers.
just. I've just also really learned drama YouTube's just not the move.
It's
bro.
not. It's such
just
a dangerous
messy.
area.
It's always fucking switching back and forth, and
Right.
it's
Somebody
just not
doesn't
worth
like
talking
you.
about it, bro. Because you always end up looking stupid, no matter what.
Yep.
Yep.
Because there's always something that comes out that makes somebody look you know, it's just like there is no way to like.
The lesson we
drama
learned
YouTube
from
in a
this
non-messy
is
way.
you never know who be capping hard as shit.
You never know. You
never know.
bro.
He's just lying through their teeth.
Yeah.
That's why he
Believe
never takes
nothing.
sides. Fuck all that shit.